Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a very special video for you. I will show you my completed coloring book, Summer Nights by Hannah Carlson, and I worked on this one for a while. So let's dive in. Let's have a look at all completed pages that I colored and So this is the first one, the title page. Nothing special. It is just Prismacolor pencils with a little bit of gel pen and really liking it. And I'm so sorry. Then we move on to the This Book Belongs To page, and we can see that I have this one since 2016, so it took me 10 years to complete the whole book. Those pages are also colored with Prismacolor pencils and gel pen. I think the little shimmery part of the gel pen. It is Posca. And sometimes I like to change up my materials that I use and try out some different things. So. This one is also with Prismacolors. I think I mainly use Prismacolors. They are my go-to pencil and I know them. I can blind pick up the colors and There is a line of paint pen around the face to make it more soft. And not as happy with the color combinations, but it's okay. For the black background, I've used the Moody paint pen, and you can hear me talking a lot about the Moody paint pens. I really like them. They are refillable, they are lovely opaque, work great. So This one I've colored with Brood from the Macron pencils. And I really like the magical feeling that I was able to create on the door. I added in a lot of spark with white gel pen and I've used different color combinations on the petals of the flowers and to give it something extra. Really liking this one. The grasshopper page also with Prismacolors. This time acrylic paint for the background. It's an older one and I can see all the brush strokes. If I hold it this way, you are maybe able to see it. A limited color palette. I really like my limited color palettes. This one I had to play with a Kansai Tembi granulating paint for the background and I really like the fiery look that I was able to create to create something different. And I first painted the background and then I decided to take away a little bit of it with a damp tissue to create this effect. So if you like, you can try it out. The keys are colored with the Prismacolors. This one I came with the black paint background. Very simple with gold gel pen for the little details. There's a little bit of white gel pen for the wings. This one I was so happy with. And I spent a lot of time coloring all those flowers. And if you take a close look, you really can see the effort that I put in there to create more realistic look and a lovely blend. And then I decided to dive in with this paint pen. It is the Posca paint pen, the bigger one, with this felt tip point. It's the aqua color and it was almost eating up my paper. So if you look closely, you can see the paper is damaged. And I really regret using the paint pen for the background. But overall, I like the page. I'm loving this one. Happy with the result. This one I've colored with Inktense pencils. Those are not my go-to pencils. I think they're kind of hard. It's a difficult learning curve for me. And I think the page is missing something. I still don't know what is missing. So I left it this way, and yeah, it is still this way. The crown I've colored last King's Day with Prismacolors. And a lot of gel pen, a lot of glitter, a lot of extra sparkle on the page. The background is with distress inks. I really like distress inks. You can have a lot of fun with them. Yeah, they don't bleed through. So, yeah. This one with my favorite paint. If you see any moon colored by me, and you see this shiny silver paint, it's most likely this one. It is the Kensai Tembi White Gold number 906, and yeah, I'm really liking it. It's with the Prismacolors for the girl. And yeah, of course, Moto paint background. Yeah, lovely page. This one is with Neo Color too for the background. It's an earlier one. Like the color combinations. It's really spring-like. There's of course the Uniball Gold gel pen. Let me show you the gel pen as well. If I'm showing things. Really my go-to gel pen most of the times. Great flow. Works amazing. This one I colored a couple of years ago for King's Day. And in the Netherlands we have the red, white and blue on the flag, and with special things, orange is also a color of our country. So there's a little hint of orange in there as well. With the gold, and I think, yeah, it's a great page. For the stars I've used multiple colors of gold. This time I went in with Kensai Tembi gold, different colors. So yeah, there are some really yellow gold ones, more with a little orange hint in there. I like the variation of it. Neo color 2 for the background. Very easy colored one. With a lot of paint pen. I think I've used Tooly Art paint pen for some of the parts, like yeah, the light blue, to fill it in. There are so many details that sometimes I'm just done with deciding colors, and then I go for the easy way out. Also the darker blue. Let me show it. That's a darker one. It's also with paint pen. The really dark one is indigo blue. Yeah, not too special. I always feel like it's a filler page this way, so yeah. Granulating paint for the background. Not that happy with the fur. Not happy at all. I like the color combinations of the butterfly. Yeah. What can I say? It was just not the way I wanted the page to turn out. That's okay. And I didn't know what to do with those houses, so I wanted to create some magical coast town look, and I really went to town with granulating paint. I mixed some of the colors to create some extra effects, and then I covered up all the lines with a white gel pen. Yeah, worked great. Not my best page. The owls I have colored with Prismacolor pencils. Those are really buttery soft on the paper. Were great. There was a lot of little doodles on top of the head. I didn't want them in, so I painted them out with a Tooly Art paint pen. I think I went with a Tooly Art paint pen this time because I really wanted to use this color. I have used some of the minty colors, aqua tones, to add in the little stars and to create some extra on the page. Yeah, liking it. A very, very old one. And I had my Prismacolors for the first time. I was really afraid to color and add more pressure to them. So you can see it's really light touch colored for the leaves, and yeah, For the background there is nail color to paint. And there's some paint pen for the spider web. Nothing special. But for the leaves I put in a lot of Posca dots to create something extra. Yeah. At least I've colored this one 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure. A spider without a background. I'm still not sure about the background, so I left it this way. And yeah. Prismacolors, big cold gel pen, pink, black, a little cold. It's perfect. Easy. Granulating paint by Horreda. Schminken. Like the paint. Give this lovely effect with different colors of green and something interesting to look at. Colored with luminance pencils. They have those lovely brown tones and yeah, it worked great. There's outlining of gel pen around the crystals. And I've used the same kind of color palette on the neighbor page. So also luminance pencils. There's a hint of prismas for the frog because I can see my line peel color. Really like the line peel. And there is paint pen for this background. You can see how different the colors are looking with different backgrounds and yeah. Also the same colors of the crystals. Maybe I added in a little hint of this color of the mushroom. Might be because it's a little bit warmer toned. This one is a very old one. I had such a trouble for the face and the curl and yeah. I remember going to the art store, picking up some pastel pencils and try to color the face. It didn't work out at all. So yeah, I left it a long time. And then I came back to it and completed it with the Prismacolors. I'm proud of the hair. I am really happy with the hair. I still cannot recreate this hair. So yeah, I don't know what I've done. But I like it. And the background, of course, again, nail colors. And you can see there's a little bit of bleed through on the bottom of the page, but it's not bothering me. So it's okay. This one is a simple paint background when I didn't know that I can add a little drop of gesso in the paint to make it flat like this. So this one is without, and you can see all the brush strokes. If I hold it up, you clearly can see it. And this one is just flat colored. I really like the flat look of it. So now I do a little drop of gesso, mix in my paint before I start painting, and yeah, I like the result of that. This is colored with polygonous pencils, nothing special, really old coloring. And this is with the Prismacolors. It's those white birds. A swan, maybe it is. But there's a lot of color in it. It is not just white. You can see I blended in some purple and some browns and to create a more realistic look of it. There's gel pen around some flowers. There's gel pen on the gem. Yeah, liking it. For this one, I have colored the background. I took all the inspiration from the background. It is granulating paint, also Kensai Tenbi. And there is a lot of different colors, and I'm not sure if you are able to see it, but there's so many pinky color is there. The more reddish tone of the roofs is there, and there's a lot of different types of brown and blue, and a little bit of brown. So I decided to pull up my coloring inspiration from the background and add it in here. And it's also matching this one very well, so I might also took some inspiration from this side. It is with Chroma Flow pencils colored, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, liking it. And the windows, of course, the shimmery Kensai Tenbi white that I also have used on this one. The white gold, I have used different types of pencils and I cannot remember. Is it Light Vest? Might be Light Vest by David for the fish. The background is with Distress Inks. Yeah, lovely. This one I chipped away at it very slowly. First, when I got the book, I colored this one. The same way that I colored the one with spiders. You can see, I kind of took my inspiration from there and had fun. Then I also did this one with polygons and I can see this one. And this is the Prismas in different brands. Just to test something, not that special. This was a buddy color. Really fun. It was not a page that I was looking forward to color, and then someone contacted me that she wants to do the body color, and of course I like to do it, and then suddenly a page is so much more fun to color. For the background I've used the Moody Vanilla Pastel, yeah, matching the page very well. I've colored this less spring. Yeah, I like it. I like the bright colors on the leaves and lovely. This one is a more recent one. Watercolor for the background, paint pen for the background, and then Prismas for the rest. Yeah, kind of limited color palette. It was fun. This one I went in with Broodvoer macaron pencils. Those were great. Those are budget friendly, really soft, and yeah, liking it. Background, of course, paint pen. There's a lot of colors going on there. It was fun to color. Too, with some shimmery background, and I've kind of used the same color palettes. The only extra addition was the blue for this background, with some of the green for the leaves, but the rest is the same colors. It's Prisma colors. Yeah, liking them. For this page I draw in the moon. I think the background needed something, and it's working great this way. I just put down a plate and I traced it, so it was really easy to add in. Prismacolors and again paint pen for the background. A very simple frog page. Prismacolors as well. Some cool gel pen for some detail. There is some dual metallic hybrid pen. And you can see I always have trouble that the paint pen is losing the sparkle. And yeah, it's a shame. I wish it stayed sparkly like that I just applied it, but it's not happening. A more muted color palette and I'm really liking it. The same cream froggy with the soft pink flowers and yeah, blue for the water. I like it. Yeah, it's a lovely color palette. This one was a work in progress for so many months. And if you follow me for a longer time, you have seen it. It was kind of a struggle. I knew what I wanted for the water, but I didn't know how to color the rest. So in the end, I challenged myself just to color certain objects like flowers for a month, and then doing the fishes the next month, then doing the gems. Yeah, the little guy. I cannot remember the name. It's so silly. It doesn't matter. And I made the little gem on the bottom see-through, so I added in some of the blue, like it's holding it. Liking it. Happy with the result of it, and I like the magical light look around it. Give something extra, like there's movement in the water. This one is a very, very old one with polygons, had a yellow background, a purple background, a pink background, and then I decided to throw in my Molotov and no Tombow paint pens, and I covered it up with black, and yeah, this is it. It's not my most prettiest coloring, but great memory. I decided to go with the same color palette on this page, and then using my Molotov paint pen for the background, you clearly can see the difference compared to just the Tombow and the Molotov. And yeah, and this time I have used Prismacolors. So this combination of the flowers, the yellow with the purple, I also added into the snail. And the shirt of the squirrel, I have used the colors on the back of the snail. And you can see the pink flowers coming back into the mushrooms and it ties it together. And I'm really liking it. Yeah, not my favorite, but I liking it, the thought behind it. So this one I colored for the HK5 project from Becky's Coloring Escape. Way back years ago, it was a fun thing where we jumped in as a whole community and tried to complete all the Hannah Carlson coloring books. And you can jump on some pages and be a part of it. So we managed to color all the books just in a short period of time. It was fun. I've used the Prismacolors with some gel pen and black background. Yeah. This one is the same color palette, kinda pink with green and some gold. It's fitting together day and night, maybe. This is an old one, pastel for the background, polygomos for the bird and the mouse, and yeah, not that special. I wanted to have create this look that the bird was flying and there was magical sparks from the wings, and yeah, I was not able to create it, so I don't know what's happening with the bird, but yeah, it's not that magical that I was imagining it in my head, but you try and you learn, so yeah. This one, both of them, Neocolor 2 background. I cannot remember. I think it's polygomos pencils. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is polygomos. I can see the build-up on her face. I'm not great at portraits, but I think it's not too bad. This one, again, a really simple bug. This time not with gold, but I've used the silver. Yeah, what can I say? For this one, I have had to play with Daring Intense again. Black backgrounds, really liking it. It was combined with some silver pen, shiny pen, so it might be the liquid chrome mirror effect by the Molotov. You must be careful with this one. It is really shiny, but it tends to bleed through your pages. So you can see the shiny is really pretty. This one I try to mix the colors a little bit. It is, not that special. I try to add some extra glitter around the wings. Trying again to create some magical flying insect effect. Yeah, it's okay. This one is one of my favorites. The background is colored with granulating paints by Schminke Hordam. The page is colored with Prismacolors. And then I have added outline on the gems. And yeah, I really like it. It is really moody. And then those gems are so bright and in your face. And I'm liking it so much. Worked out great. And I don't know how I've done it. But yeah, it's working. I'm liking it. Background with Neocolor, I guess. I think so. I have used the Derwent Color Soft for those two fishes. And I've thrown in a lot of the glitter gel pen for the rest of it, for the details. So yeah, give something extra. I think it's really hard for to color Hannah's work when there is a lot of details and extras on the animals, and she does it many times with birds and fishes in this case, or with insects. So yeah, sometimes it's challenging, but for this one it's working with the gel pen. Very easy one with just some gems. Yeah. This one I took a lot of time with. I spent so many hours coloring those little honeycombs, and you see every honeycomb is different. There's a lot of shading and depth in there, and yeah, I spent so much time, and I think it's well worth it. The outcome of it is lovely. Yeah, I'm really proud of this page. And I like the combination with the teal color against the blue, and then with the outline of the gel pen. It's okay. This one I have based with a Kensai Tembi palette, a really muted palette. I don't know the name of it. Do I have it here? No, it's not next to me. Those paints were great on the paper, a lot of pigment. I went on top with luminance pencils. For the background I've used Neocolor too. I wanted this moody look, and yeah, happy with the result of it. For this one I'm pretty sure I've used a color palette from my little booklet, and yeah, nothing special. It was fun to color. This one got distressing for the background. There is some glitter glue on the feathers, but it's barely showing up. I think I cannot show it to you on camera. No, it won't show up. I'm sorry. And just some single colored feathers. This one is a more recent one. No little paint pen for the background. Watercolors in the frame, and the little gems also based with watercolors, and the rest is Prismacolors. Happy with the look of it. I have seen a beautiful version of this page when I just started coloring, and when I saw it 10 years ago, I was always afraid to color it and dive in it, and yeah, I'm so happy that I have finished it finally and can be happy with the look of it. Yeah, this one is with polychromos pencils, a really early one, pastel for the background, not the most amazing color palette, but yeah, it's okay. Some gem practice with a black background, and I like the black backgrounds. It makes your page pop and makes it more interesting. A bird, really simple with a lot of gel pen. Yeah. This one, it was a fun one with a lot of, I tried to create more realistic look of the strawberries and the gems, so yeah, it's okay. Molotow for the background. This one I based with a lovely color watercolor set that I got from a viewer last year, and I took it with me on vacation, and I've colored this one on vacation, but the palette is really bright. I have it here, I think. I just spotted it. This color palette, the watercolor by my Young, and those are so bright. Lovely watercolors, lovely paints. Got a lot of pigment in them, so yeah, I'm still very happy with them. And that's what I've used for the base of this page. The brighter than I usually color, and yeah, I took my time with it, and I created some extra clothes around her shoes and around the legs of the bird to make it really magical, and yeah, I really took my time with it. I like the mushrooms a lot, those red ones. With the same paint, I based this one, and I, yeah, added in all the little gel pen details, and it's really effective. I liked it a lot. I still liking it, so yeah, it was a relaxed one to do, and figuring out and mixing my colors and creating those blends and adding in the gel pens that fitting the little snakes. And another one that I based with the same watercolor palette, and I added in shimmery paint from the same watercolor palette in the windows, and then I went on top with the Prismacolors. For this one I have used the Polygonous pencils, and on the background the Kohinoor Magic pencils. Yeah. To create something extra, I always call this one my sunflower bird, because the bird is colored in the colors of the sunflower. There are some little sunflowers around here. The background is just with paint with a little hint of gesso mixed in. Liking it. Yeah. Background for sure with neocolors. The rest, I guess it is Chromaflow pencils. I'm pretty sure those are Chromaflow pencils, and a lot of white gel pen. I tried to recreate the colors from the snake page. The bright rainbowy snakes. I wasn't that happy with it. It was fun to do. I had a lot of fun. It's on camera, and I know some of you really like this page. Yeah, it's simply not my favorite, and I added in the details with gel pen. So some of them I like, this one, but there are some that I don't like the blending as much, and yeah, it's okay. The same with this one. I tried to create a very magical bird flying into magical waves, and yeah, this is the outcome of it. And sometimes I can laugh about myself, but I tried and I learned, and that's okay. This one is really pretty. The background with neocolor too. And I like the muted colors for the background and the vibrant colors of the flowers. I think it is a really pretty one. Really cute with a little mouse. And this dark blue with this bright pink. It works very well. This one, it is special. It's the last page that is finished in the book. So Molotov paint pen for the background. And just a handful of pencils, Prismacolors, that I colored the birds with. And because it's the last page that I completed in the book, it's a special one. This one, it was kind of a disaster. I wanted to do a page with the paint pens. So I tried to color them. I went on top of everything with a fine liner to outline it again, because really the paint pen, it lost the definition, and yeah, it was not great. The background is colored with neocolor too. Yeah. This one I have colored with the woodless pencils by Kohinoor. I cannot remember the name. It's a woodless in a Progresso. Yeah, it might be the Progressos. And the paint for the Amsterdam acrylic paint for the background. It's been a while that I did this one. I'm liking it. Yeah, I like the bunny that I colored. There's granulating paint on the background from the frame, and there is Molotov paint pen on the background. Yeah, liking it. I like the glow in the eye of the bunny. I like the way how I've colored the fur. Yeah, liking it. This one is a disaster. I wanted to do this granulating paint background, and coloring the keys, and yeah, it didn't turn out the way I wanted. I wanted something compared to the other ones. Where are they? Are they further along? No, they must be more in the front end. Here we are. I wanted something like this, creating something like this, and it turned out this way. So yeah, you can see there's a big difference. Really, a big fail. That's okay. I like the background. There's always something on the page that is working well and is lovely, and yeah, we can focus on the great things, right? This one is colored with a Derwent light fuzz pencils for most part. The background is with a paint pen. It is the Riviera Hell by Molotov. It's a lovely bright color. I like it. Fit in the page very well. There's some, yeah, hybrid metallic that still got a little bit of shine left, but you already can see it's losing the shine. And I'm not sure if I'm the only one that got trouble with those dual metallics, that they are losing their shine over time. But I like the color palette. Those greens and those blues, and I remember it took a long time to color all those waves. But all those coloring combinations, can you see? If I take it a little closer. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Even it's eyeing very simple. This one I started on vacation last year. I remember that I know I wanted some glow around the flowers. It's not perfect, but it's working. It's colored with the Prismacolors. Paint pen for the background, golden gel pen for the stars. Yeah. Liking the rock with the glow hitting onto the stone and dark from the bottom, and yeah. This is one of my favorites. From the start I knew what I wanted to do, and then I added in the orange background, and I thought, yeah, I messed it up so badly. It was just too flat, and then I decided to add in a little texture with pencil. You can see it if I hold it close to you. Yeah, it's really making tie the page together, and I like the brown mold that I colored, and yeah. More limited color palette. It is colored with luminance, if I'm correct. Well, certain parts are colored with luminance for sure. The background with a paint pen, liking it. Yeah. This one is a more recent one. Distressing for the background, and I was stuck on the color palette for a while, and yeah, I'm happy that I created this page with it. This one is a more recent one, really happy with the look of it. The background is lovely. With the Molotov paint pen, it's matching the birds very well. I like the color combinations. I like the reflection in the glass beads that I colored, or the pearls. You can make it whatever you want. If I holding it up close, you can see that I added in some of the blue reflection from the blue birds. I added some green reflection from the green birds. And yeah, try to create something interesting. For this one, I had so much fun with the background. I tried different colors of granulating paint, mixed them together, and it was fun. I love those flowers. Those are really pretty. I like her face, and then I decide to make her blonde. I wish I went in with dark blue hair to make it pop more. Would be so much better. Yeah. I didn't want to change it up again and mess it up more, but I really like those colors. It is by Chromaflow, by their end, I think. Or no, it is with Prismacolors. And I have used Create Lavender. And I have used slate gray maybe. And some type of grays for the flowers. And then with the white outlining. It worked. This one is an old one. And it is colored with luminance pencils, I think. Most of it. And Hannah Carlson is always drawing in those little things on the bottom, and I never know what it is. And then I spotted on top this snail with the same little thingies on his head. So in my head it was a bunch of snails. So I created the same colors. Looking up, guarding the little mousies. So in my head it's all filled up with snails. On the top I've used a paint pen, wasn't happy with it, and I added this extra shading with the pencils, and I think I solved the problem with it. So yeah, another filler page with loose objects, and I've used different types of pencils to it, and yeah, it was a work in progress page for a long time because I didn't know how to finish it off, and one day I sat down and I was like, yeah, I have to complete it because having this one as a work in progress page for so long, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't like it. So this is the end result. More recent one, and I'm totally not happy with. Really, I dislike it a lot. That's okay. I like the flowers on its own. I like the bird on its own. I like the cat eyes on its own. I just don't like the fur. The watch is popping out too much. It is just not my page. So, Prismacolors, Molotov for the background, and a little hint of Neo colors with pencil on top. Sorry. When I started this one, I was really happy with it. I did a frame, the background, the granulating paint part, and then I left it and I didn't know what to do. And then I decided to go in with pastel colors, broodvingers, macaron, I think. But yeah, it's not really fitting. I wish I went in with a really dark colors to make the butterfly pop. But yeah, it is what it is. It's not too bad, but it's not my favorite one. This one I'm happy with. Not with the fur. I really have a hard time coloring fur at the moment, so my most recent fur is so much worse compared to the fur that I colored a few years ago, but that's okay. The background is paint pen, Molotov paint pen, and the rest is Prismacolors, and I really like it. Maybe I went in with the wrong color for her dress compared to the background, but that's okay. It is what it is, right? I like the depth in her hair. Really liking it. Like the flowers. It's a cute one. Perfect for summertime. This one is fun. I got some of the granulating paints by White Nights from a different viewer. And yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with it. And this is a background that I created with it. Effective. And I like the granulating effect that I was able to get with the paints. So yeah, thank you for sending the paints to me. I really appreciate it, and it feels so special if someone is sending something to you. And yeah, sometimes I'm afraid to use it a lot because yeah, I don't want to run out of it. It's silly, the art supplies are here to use. But yeah, I've used some of the gel pen, paint pen. The key is colored with the Prismacolors. And then the last one, very small mod, dedicated to my family, friends, and all the daydreamers who color in my books. Signed by Hannah. And that was everything. And the story of my summer nights is done. And yeah, it feels amazing to be able to complete the whole coloring book. And I Really hope you will be able to complete a coloring book one day if you aiming to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye!